You don't need to start over. You need to continue from where you went wrong. Many people, after abandoning something, a job, a passion, a personal plan, often wait until they feel ready before declaring they will start again. But starting over doesn't guarantee a different result. Because if you don't truly understand why you stopped in the first place, what you're about to do is still built on the same mindset, the very mindset that led you to fail before. Failure rarely comes from a sudden weakness. It comes from a series of small misalignments between your goals and reality, between your expectations and personal limits, between what you think you want and what you actually need. When you don't look deeply enough, it's easy to mistake the cause. You might think you lack motivation, time, or discipline when, in fact, you could be doing something that was never right for you. Or doing it the wrong way from the very start. Not every act of quitting is bad. But quitting without knowing why will bring you right back to the same spot. People like to call that coming back stronger. But if that comeback is simply doing everything the way you did before, fueled by a bit of temporary inspiration, then it's just a slow and steady loop back to where you began. On the other hand, if you dare to trace back to the exact moment of your previous breakdown, the moment you lost interest, the moment you gave up, the moment you looked at unfinished work and didn't want to touch it, we'll discover some important clues. Maybe you were dragged along by someone else's pace, so what you were doing no longer felt like your own. Maybe you set the bar too high for the early stage, so you got discouraged before seeing any progress. Or maybe, on a deeper level, you were afraid that you might actually be good, but not as good as you imagined, so you'd rather not try than try and find out you fall short. Those breaking points are not meaningless. They are red underlines in your mental operating system. If you don't make use of them, you'll be forced to relearn the same lesson in a different form, costing you more time and possibly more pain. But if you're brave enough to analyze them, each slip becomes a precise calibration for your inner system. No one needs to be moving forward all the time. But if you have stopped, you must learn something before you continue. You don't need to start over from scratch. You don't need to rebuild yourself from zero. You just need to continue from where you left off with a new understanding of why you stopped. And that is what truly means to grow.